Alrighty, welcome Internet. We're finally doing some live streaming here and wanted to hop on and look at a software tool that I just started using. And yes, I have hopped on the AI bandwagon to a degree. I've been experimenting because I do make video content on YouTube. I've been experimenting with some of these video AI tools. The one I'm going to check out today and show you how I've been using it is called Opus Clip. Opus Clip, let's see, it's clip.opus.pro is the website. I'll leave a link for that in the description when I publish this video afterwards. I have been pretty impressed with this. I got to be honest with you. So basically what this does is, you can see I've used all the free credits that it gave me, but it gives you like an hour and a half worth of free credits to start. What that means is that you can go over to your YouTube channel, and here's my dashboard, my content, my videos, and I can grab the shareable link to one of my videos, hop over to Opus Clip, and simply drop the link in there. It will do all the stuff behind the scenes. It'll tell you how much credits it's going to use. In this case, this was a 17-minute video that's forthcoming next week to be published. And I've actually already brought this one in. But you get to set up your templates for how you want captions to be done. So it automatically creates some of these nice little fancy animated captions that you see all over the place. You can actually say, hey, just do the captions only without making any clips if you're just interested in captioning things. I actually use Premiere Pro to make my long form videos, so I can add captions on my own, but this is a nice way to add these pop-up captions for the clip videos. Then we've got this beta feature. I guess this is to help it know what type of content to look out for in the video. I'm not sure what the genre would do to help it create the clips, but if you want to select a genre, you can. This is kind of a how-to thing for me. It'll let you select your preferred clip length. So a lot of mine I've done less than 30 seconds or 30 seconds to 60 seconds. But if you're doing real long form stuff, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 2 hours more for like podcast interviews and things like that, you might be interested in creating chapter, like little sections where you have it create sections out of those long form pieces of your content. So whatever. You can just leave it on auto and it'll do anywhere from 0 to 3 minutes there. Then you can put in some topic keywords. This is optional. I haven't actually done that. And then you just select get clips. And in this case, it's going to say, hey, you've already used all your free stuff, so please buy it. I probably am going to buy it though, because let me show you what I've been able to do. Let's go back to the dashboard. In just 2 sessions, probably an hour a piece. And the bulk of it was this afternoon, where I uploaded these videos from 2 of my YouTube channels. I've got a tutorial YouTube channel as my main channel, and then I've got this daily reflections side project that I'm working on this year. And I've brought in a bunch of different things, and for each of these, let's go into this newsletter system one that is publishing next week. It's 16 minutes long, and it's created, I think 15 separate clip videos. Now, I'm sure not all of them are going to be great, but I've already used, I think, 4 of them. Let me see here. Here's the shorts. Yeah, so I've created 4. Those are from Notion. I think 4 from Notion, and then the other 4 from another video in a matter of like an hour. So I'm pretty impressed, just strictly because it's so simple and easy to work with. Now I've got a actual full breakdown of this that I'm going to be cutting up and editing for a review video, but I wanted to do this live just to kind of share some initial impressions on how easy it's been for me and why I am impressed with it. When you go to the editor over here, it shows you the captioned section that it is using for the clips. It gives you the preview pane, of course, and you can skim through here. You can play it back, and there's what it looks like. You can, in the editor, of course, correct any mistakes. If they've misspelled a word or something like that, you can change that over here. Like there's a misspelled word right there because It's not Beehive like you would spell it. It's Beehive, the software, which is spelled with 2 I's because they're cool. And you can also change the stop point. So if you wanted, let's see, now that I'm editing, there we go. So you can change the end point or the start point based on what word you want it to start or end at. And I've used that several times myself already. That's probably the most handy feature over here, where you can just cut it according to the transcript itself. Now down here on the timeline, you can split a clip at the current time. So if you wanted, say, this clip to be in a different position like that, you can change that. And then when you come over here, it will go back to the original view. Once you're done, oh, and here's some templates. You can set up branding templates for how you want the captions to default to and change them up here. Like if I change that, there's this style of caption. If I change it to 3, there's this style of caption. So they got some nice built-in ones to start with. The design over here, again, there's some more layout settings that you can play with. You can put the preference on here to fill the screen, to fit the screen. You can split it up if you got a bunch of speakers and a split view, 3 or 4 view. And what else? Aspect ratio, kind of usual editing big topics over here. The number of lines per page with your captions, the effects for the caption transitions. So if they're popping in, bouncing in, underlined, all that stuff, and then the text color for certain highlighted words and whatnot. Yeah, so that's it over there. Once you are done with the edits here, oh, one other thing. Let me see where it is. Yeah, right here. Check this out. You can generate B-roll with stock footage. Now, it hasn't worked really great, but it is pretty neat that it's a feature. And the part that hasn't worked great for me is that, you know, the images, the video it's come up with has not always been relevant at all. Let's see what it does in here on this video. Yeah. So what on earth does this hockey, kids hockey game? They've got the keyword is channel support. And it's pulling stuff from Pexels. So, you know, you can go over to Pexels and get free videos, support. And yeah, here's some other videos with the keyword support in them. And you can download and use those for free. I like that this is pulling that in. It's a beta feature. It'll get better, like all this AI stuff out there. So that should be pretty neat down the road. Finally, we have a save and compile button up here. I'm not going to save this one because I've done stuff to it I actually don't want to save. But you save that and compile it. And then when you go back out here to your dashboard, there'll be a little like 2 or 3 minute waiting icon while it renders this stuff up for you. Then you can download it straight to your desktop as I showed you with mine. And you end up with a video file like this. Like I said, I'm pretty impressed. I'll include a link in the description if you want to go check this thing out. If you're a video creator and you aren't doing it full time, you know, I've got a job, so this is all side stuff for me. But I really do want to create shorts and take advantage of that part of the platform. I just don't have the time to painstakingly create all the shorts from scratch in Premiere Pro, which is what I use for my long form stuff. This is going to save me a ton of time and help me. It's not going to, you know, the clips it's come up with are not phenomenal, but they're good enough. And with a little tweaking, I've got several that I think are decent. You know, I got a few hundred views off of the one I posted last night, and it's not great, but like I said, it's good enough. And now in YouTube, you can say, hey, this is a related video to, and link it to a long form video. That's what I'm real excited for on my main channel, where I can take these longer videos and each one of them I can tie into the long form and hopefully use them as previews to feed people into the content that I really put my time and energy into, which is the longer tutorials. For, okay, last thing for real that I'll say, for my other project, and this is something that I'll get into on the video that I'll release in a week or two, actually reviewing the whole Opus Clip platform in more detail, is that for this stuff, I've got a daily reflection, like I said, where I've basically got an addiction and recovery focused meditation for each day. And all it is a couple minutes, like 2 minutes or so of this thing that I've written. And so what I want to use Opus Clip for it is to create shorts where it's got the animated text. And all it is just me reading something. So there's no video. The B-roll hopefully will get good enough to where I can use some of that in there also. But I'm hopeful that this will be a really good supplement for that project for me, where it's basically a podcast, what I'm uploading right now. And that's it, y'all. I hope my audio was working, because I've never gone live. Well, I haven't done it in quite some time. Streaming over on LinkedIn as well as YouTube. What's up, y'all? I am not good enough to do the professional streaming thing where I'm responding and looking at comments if there are any. So if you've commented, you're awesome. Appreciate it, friend. And hope you all have a great one. Have a good one, and goodbye.